What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box, and this is iRacing NASCAR B Class from Chicagoland, otherwise known as Nationwide. Because of the fact that I've been on an oval spree recently, because of the fact that I want to get to 3,000 I rating, at least just for like a fleeting glimpse, even if like the next race I wreck out, just so that way I did that and got that over and done with. But it's a little personal goal, and the best way to go about doing that right now is the NASCAR oval stuff, because, well, it's the most popular, most participated stuff out there.
Get ready,
And all that good stuff. So this is probably the highest strength of field race I've ever been in. I'm in car number 21 with like 2,700 I rating, somewhere thereabouts. But there are a lot of high I rating guys here. Starting 21st, second to last here, which means that we just need to not be the first guy to wreck out, and we can at least finish where we started. You guys just gonna let us have it here on lap 1. I don't know, I've also been on an oval kick largely because it's something different. That is pretty much the case. That's the real reason, although the whole hitting a goal thing is also a factor. Unfortunately, because we do have a high car number, that means we can gain more I rating, as well as the fact that we can learn from people who, hopefully, at least, to some degree, know what they're doing and figure out how to go faster. Best way to learn how to go faster is to challenge yourself. And to totally miss the proper line entirely. Because this is iRacing, and you gotta run the right line. The right line that iRacing specifically requests. The big thing here today is to keep from pancaking the right side of the car, exiting turn 2 as well as turn 4. If we manage to do that, we'll probably have a fairly successful race.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Keep low. Stay low. Keep low. Clear outside.
Oh, we got a guy warping around up there. Always dangerous. These people in this silly apron. Yeah, we went way slow. We missed it. Didn't lift out enough.
Stay high. Still there. Still there. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear.
Oh, that guy must have had a horrible corner. No! Unfortunately, we didn't hit it hard. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Really does seem like coming out of turn 2 and turn 4, the track gets really narrow, which I can't remember if Chicagoland was before or after every track was mandated to have safer barriers. The only thing I remember from Chicagoland is that crash that Ryan Briscoe, I believe, had in turn 3 where basically got up into the fence and the car exploded. Not really a fan of Chicagoland. Of course, people will be quick to point out that Chicagoland's also had some of the closest finishes in IndyCar history, but that's from when IndyCar just needed to go away and let the Superior Series be superior. Unfortunately, things didn't work out that way. Unfortunately, we find ourselves kind of hoping for a caution here. Making gentle left-hand turns is not my idea of fun. Racing wheel to wheel with people is. They're gonna drive each other into the grass. Hopefully the caution isn't like directly in front of me. That'd be ideal. I think we are gaining on these guys ever so slightly. Of course, as I say that, I screwed up the corner. Just keep it up. Running good laps. Or at least good for me laps. I'm sure some of you guys out there are saying, drive faster! I'm driving as fast as I can! I suck at this! Come on! Cut me some slack! I'm surprised this race is still green. I think this is the longest green flag stint I've done, like, ever in an iRacing race. I have heard that apparently the fall off for the tires here, the tire wear in iRacing on these oval cars is akin to a cliff, which I'm not sure if we have to worry about that at all. I heard some guys in one of the races I did last night mention that might be a bit of a factor if the thing goes green flag the whole way. Which, again, I'm still not too expecting that to actually happen, because that would probably be some sort of small minor miracle. Then again, I guess it'd be interesting. Only to see what happens. And no, I don't have a clue what happens because I've never done a green flag run that long in one of these cars.
Still there. Clear. Car inside. Still there. Hold your line. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Keep high.
You had to pedal it. We scraped it again.
Clear inside. Inside.
Yeah, I know.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear inside.
There we go. Really, you just want to make sure that you get into the power, and you get into the power once. Seems to be the way to go. We're actually running pretty good. Very pleased with how this is going at this point. Just kind of taking it easy. Trying to make sure we keep the car going in the right direction. Not worrying about the people using the aprons like a bunch of weirdos. Sometimes there's justified apron use. Sometimes you just look like a weirdo. And yes, the new Phoenix is coming like next week, and yes, I can almost guarantee you that that will not be a 1X area, because why would it be in a 1X area? Or a cut track if running at the apron on these D ovals isn't. See what's about to happen. He's going to cut up right in front of me. Not sure how that is actually legal. That just seems incredibly, incredibly dangerous. But hey, driving over green paint at Spa, that's a 1X. LOL.
Flag is out. Line up, single file.
Oh, there's a yellow flag. Moved up a couple positions. Up to 15th position. Yellow flag right before halfway. That means everybody's going to end up taking a pit stop. Got our fuel deselected. We got tires selected. But, whew. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the longest green flag run I've ever done to start off a race on an oval in one of these NASCAR vehicles. I've seen sprint car and Silver Crown races go flag to flag with no cautions, but although I guess I was in a caution-free truck race at Iowa last week, now that I think about it. Don't know how in the heck that happened, but yeah, it did. And I don't know where those guys talking about the wreck were. If they were in front of me or behind me or... Let's all pack up. We're gonna have like one of the first pit stalls. Keep it on the limits. Of course, there's no electronic limiter in NASCAR.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish.
Good stop, good stop. Hopefully our optionals will be done at the same time we are ready to go. Because we ain't gonna wait around for it. Stay behind the 15 car. Who's the 15 car? 15 car somehow beat us off pit road, I guess. Though I don't know what position we were in going in, and I don't know which one we were in coming out. Because that would require me to pay attention to that sort of thing. And I don't. Guess that guy's a lap down, or something like that. But yeah, You know what? I'm probably not going to actually cut out the caution because that's just going to be more hassle than it's worth because we should be getting one to go right here this lap by. Because I don't think there's any cars that are a lap down at this stage. Which, again, is a fit of a small miracle. We are behind Mr. Beef Jerski. I like it. I like it. Beef Jerski. I have to say, this race has been quite enjoyable, although I'm pretty sure, in the words of the Fox commentators in the virtual booth, cautions breed cautions and all that stuff, and boogities, and yeah, I don't know. We do know that the 7 car runs the apron, and boy does he ever run the apron, so we'll have to pay attention to that, because, well, if you run the apron, it just seems like you end up going like the same total elapsed time around the track, but you just end up going really slow into turn 1, and that's why I've almost ran that guy over a couple times now. So anyways, restarting 15th, 17th, 16th, I don't even know. That would require me to flip pages, and I'm not flipping pages at this juncture.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. You're in the middle, 3 wide. 20 more laps. Hold your line. Clear outside, 2 wide. Stay high.
Make sure we don't get freight trained here.
Still there. You're up top, 3 wide.
Challenge accepted.
Hold your line. Inside, 2 wide. Stay high.
Where'd the 15 go? Where's the 15?
Clear.
Watch out for the 7. Hopefully there's not another caution because we seem to be doing better once the tires start to wear in a little bit, which is typical for me. It's because I probably drive like a little chicken or something and I don't use enough throttle. Lifting too much and stuff like that. Woo, we got cars scattering. That's gonna back things up a bit. Did that guy go from 1st to 12th on 1 lap? Really? And he got screwed. That's the thing with iRacing. Multi-groove racing? Yep. Doesn't exist. Only way I've made the pass or 2 on the high side is just because the tires have worn off a bit. And oh god, there's a slow car on the apron and everybody's headed towards the apron. Oh no! Oh no! You stay down there. What was it, Kevin LePage, who came up in front of a full field at Talladega? Duh. What do you mean, blimp line? 11's in the wall.
Outside, you're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside, 2 wide. Keep low. Stay low. Clear outside.
I will survive. Holy crap, it's car really freaking loose down there. I don't like the apron. Not one bit. This song is over. Gotta get that side draft, bro. Even though I gained ground on you. Hey, whatever floats your boat. I'm not the professional here. Trust me, there's a reason he's got a lower car number than I do.
Keep high. Clear.
I needed a bigger lift.
Inside.
Should have lifted out first.
Stay high. To the
Wanted to get the over-under thing working.
clear inside.
I didn't lift enough. I've also noticed that this 18 car behind me, he's also pretty good on as the tires wear off a bit. Although I need to stop overdriving the corners. Really need to stop overdriving the corners. Taking the power early, get a good drive off. If we run good laps and we don't keep overdriving things and get into the power once and only once, I think we can really make ground on these guys.
You got 10 laps to go.
I see smoke. I see smoke. I don't see anything.
Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Clear outside. Outside. Keep low. Still there. Stay low. Clear outside.
All right, good. Another position. We drove it on entry. The transitions here, you really got to hit them just right. It seems like if you don't, the car bottoms out and straight up the hill you go. Roll out early. I'm in the power early, keep it down low.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Curse 17.
Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay low. Stay low. Clear outside.
That opened up a gap between us and that 2 car. Good fast laps. Lightning McQueen up in here. Come on. I am speed. That's why I'm running outside the top 10. Okay, we're to the point where if there's a caution, that's basically going to be the race. Although if these 2 cars up here start racing one another, going side by side through turn 3 and 4 here. We run good laps. I think we can gain on these guys. So I think we're about the same speed. Except there's obviously a huge gap between the two of us. Between the three of us. I know the 7 car slows down a bit as the tires wear off, so... There's that bit of knowledge. Let's make my car a little bit narrower there for extra speed. Clearly. Come on, guys, slow each other down.
That car's a lap down. You've got 2 laps to go.
Okay. I'd like to get a top 10. Basically require a small miracle at this point.
You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go.
Yeah. I think I know what a white flag is by now. Well, you know what? 11th place outside top 10. Not what I would have liked. I would have liked to finish better, of course, but
Alright, there's the check.
I'm satisfied with that one. It's pretty good.
Better schedule some testing. We'll get them next time.
Some pretty good competition out here, from the looks of things. So can't be too dissatisfied in a race that only had 1 caution. Fantastic. Although if the 17 didn't bounce it off the wall in 4, I think I could have kept up with the 2 and the 7. But that's how it works. Guy bounces off the wall in front of you and you get hit from behind, and there's not much you can do about it. So, roll on the 1 wreck carnage report. Wow, I don't think I'd ever have to say that about a NASCAR race and iRacing, but alas,
Okay,
I just did.
over. Bring it on in.
So, hope you guys enjoyed it and had a lot of fun watching this. Very fun race to do. So, yeah, bye.